Especially given the actions of the asshole Democrat we're getting ready to talk about. Why Andrew Cuomo has not resigned yet is beyond me. Maybe because he's a jerk and he's never going to do anything that he doesn't feel is in his best interest. New video has surfaced. Creepy ass video. We're getting ready to watch right now.
Same way too.
That's it.
Will you eat the whole sandwich?
I will eat the whole sandwich.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. Who made sausage? I can eat the whole sandwich.
No excuses. You know everyone, you know the county.
It's not as easy to do this in front of all these cameras as you make.
Well, that's right. That's
Now I know
your
how
good.
animals feel.
I just everything about I've never liked this motherfucker.
Being the governor, right? Learning how to
Well, there is a course where you get elected.
Emma Vigeland calls him the Trump of the Democrats, and that is an apt description.
Yeah, there's too much.
So she's a news reporter. His daughter looks so uncomfortable. God damn. When you're wanting to make a joke and using it as a phallic symbol, that's who holds a sandwich that high. Yikes and gross indeed. And this isn't as bad as the sexual assault allegations that are against him. It is past time for him to resign. And I can't believe they pressured Al Franken to resign after that stupid fucking picture. And we've gone on this long with Andrew Cuomo, and they aren't pressuring him to resign? Yeah, that's a fucking double standard. However, not everyone thought the governor was out of line, arguing the clip didn't cut the mustard as evidence of harassment. It's not really evidence of harassment, but it is definitely a pattern of creepy Cuomo behavior. So, this video came one day after former Cuomo staffer Charlotte Bennett alleged to the New York Times that the governor made a series of inappropriate remarks that left her convinced he wanted to sleep with her. That claim, in turn, came less than a week after another former staffer, Lindsey Boland, expanded on accusations she first revealed in December 2020, alleging that Cuomo kissed her on the lips without warning. Meanwhile, Cuomo has agreed to let State Attorney General Letitia James appoint an outside investigator into the growing scandal. So, Cuomo on Sunday tried to explain away allegations of sexual harassment as jokes that were misinterpreted as unwanted flirtation. His office caved to State Attorney General's request to appoint an investigator to probe the claims. He wanted to oversee the investigation into himself. Is it on the scale? Are you asking him if this? I mean, can you really put things on a scale? I think you mean John Edwards, the Democratic presidential candidate in 2008. What John Edwards, this is professional misconduct. The sexual harassment claims aren't sexual harassment is one thing. Like, John Edwards had an affair with his dying wife. So I don't... That's down low behavior, but that's not professional misconduct. Anthony Weiner, God, he was like texting like a 16 or 17-year-old girl, so he's a total perv. But once again, like, Cuomo, like, killed people. Cuomo is worse. Cuomo is worse than both Weiner and Edwards. I believe if we're gonna scale this shit, because it, like, the thing I'm upset with Cuomo about, fucking sexual assault's fucking dastardly, but like the motherfucker covered up the numbers. He bungled the COVID response that resulted in people in nursing homes dying, and then tried to cover up the numbers because the motherfucker wanted to run for president. He wrote a goddamn book. I think the book has already been published. It's out. It's available. To try to capitalize on his little press conference shit, because that's all it was. He gave an air of confidence at a time when people needed to hear somebody that knew what they were talking about. That's all fucking Cuomo did. He was never a fucking competent leader to begin with. I don't think there was anything else in there. I just think he cheated on his wife when she was dying of cancer. And I think he had some campaign finance violations, maybe. Something to that effect. But yeah. Cuomo is just, and the fact that people like lionized this motherfucker last year, that makes me sick. And that he wrote a book and jerked himself off about all this. Fuck Andrew Cuomo. And I don't think the mayor of New York City has any love loss with Andrew Cuomo. This is Mayor de Blasio earlier today addressing the scandal.
Of course, in 2015, when you spoke to Governor Cuomo having being a person who has a sort of a vendetta against people, do you believe this crisis that he's facing now, the lowest point perhaps in his political career, is a terminus or a culmination of sorts for his behavior toward
it's him getting his comeuppance.
It's a good question, Emily. Look, again, I don't know why he has done these things he's done over the years, but he has.
Because he's an asshole.
In 2015, because to me, it had become unacceptable, and it was important to bring it out in the open.
Yang is running for mayor, isn't he? He's running against de Blasio. I don't know if de Blasio is termed out or if he's running again.
And I think as people see...
I'm not exactly up on what's going on, but Yang is wanting to run for mayor of New York City. I think.
What these two women went through is absolutely unacceptable. What Ron Kim went through, having his life, having his career threatened. I mean, again, just look at this pattern of abuse.
Now, Kim was the one that Cuomo called up and, like, cussed out. And other people brought up, like, yeah, that sounds exactly like Andrew Cuomo.
It's unacceptable. So I think a lot of truth is coming out. I think more truth will come out.
Cuomo should resign. Cuomo should resign. And he needs to resign immediately. If he has not resigned by the end of this week, there is something fucking wrong with this country. He should have already resigned.